Yes, people, another video, another location, and we are in the south of France today for, as the title will suggest, 6 half marathons in 6 days. Why 6 half marathons in 6 days, you might be asking. Basically, it is a tester for all the other fitness challenges that I want to do to make sure I can actually achieve them. So I want to do Marathon des Sables, I want to do Ironmans, I want to do multi-stage events. And I'm not going to be able to do them if I can't do a half marathon at a minimum each day for multiple days. That is basically why. And also due to climate, it's also very variable climate around here. There can be thunderstorms, and there is thunderstorms at the moment. And there also can be very hot weather. So it's a mixture of hot weather and thunderstorms. And now we'll get into the rules for the next couple days. The rules are pretty standard, but they're just trying to keep me in line so that obviously this isn't an official event, so that I have some baseline for myself so that I know what I can do and can't, if that makes sense. Because obviously with a normal event, there's certain rules that you have to abide by so that you can actually finish. And they're not necessarily difficult, they're just kind of guidelines so that you don't mess up. Now, first of all, let's talk about stopping. I'm doing a 5.5k loop, right? And I've got to do 21k a day. So that's the 5.5k loop 4 times. I can stop after that 5.5k loop for a maximum of 5 minutes, obviously for toilet and hydration. I'm not taking any hydration or fueling with me on the loop. It can only be taken on that 5-minute break. I think that makes sense. 5.5k loop, I can stop for 5 minutes. That's the only preface. I can do it at any point in the day, but I do want to try and do it at a hard point in the day. So obviously weather comes into it as a factor. And my weather limit is set as a minimum of 25 degrees. And if it's not 25 degrees, I want it to be raining. So I want it to be relatively challenging conditions. And the reason why I want it challenging conditions, again, is just to test myself to make sure I can do somewhat challenging conditions before I do even more challenging conditions. And that obviously also means that I can't just go at 8 o'clock at night when it's coolest and just easy chill and it's easier to breathe, the air's a bit thicker. Another thing that makes it slightly more challenging is I'm going to say no music. So no headphones the whole time, me, my thoughts the whole time, every 5.5k loop. Again, just something just to challenge yourself a bit more because it is a challenge and I don't want it to just be as easy as possible. So let's make it that tiny bit harder by not letting me listen to a podcast or music or anything like that. Just me and my thoughts every 5.5k for 126 kilometers. Other than those 3 rules, there's not really anything else to it. Those are just 3 challenges additional to the big challenge itself to just set myself to make it a little bit harder. So other than that, I don't think that's it. But if I do think of any other challenges that I have implemented along the way, let's get into day 1. Let's get this show on the road. First 5.5k, day 1. Let's see how it goes. I'm sorry, I look like a fucking idiot. Almost done the first 10k, kind of just assessing 5.5k loop that's going to be my home for the next week. Oh. First day done. Just a bit of a test today really, just kind of seeing what the weather was like, and it's hot. I actually don't really know what pace to run at because I don't know how multi-stage is, how tired I'm going to get over the week, what's going to happen, that kind of thing. So I guess we just take it day by day and see what happens. On to day 2.
If your road ends, mine begins. Come on.
Day 2, the legs feel like shit, but let's get out there. Almost halfway done with day 2. My knee is starting to feel a bit stiff, and there is not a cloud in the sky, so I'm fucked for the rest of the week. Let's see how the rest of day 2 goes. Oh my god, day 2 is done. I took a bit easier today than yesterday purely because the legs were sore from yesterday. It's a bit of a shock to the system, of course. And also, I don't really think I explained yesterday what my actual objective within a multi-stage is. Basically, obviously, I'm not going for time. I can walk if I like. I didn't really explain that as one of the rules. I can walk if I like. It doesn't matter about time. It just matters about finishing. That's the main thing. That's my point. That's my objective. And it's just about finishing something that is difficult, and especially when you're doing it day after day after day. It's waking up consistently day after day after day and challenging yourself every single day is kind of the objective of this 6 half marathons in 6 days multi-stage thing in somewhat hot weather. And I enjoy the mental challenge. It's also a mental and physical challenge, of course, because you're using your body, and your body is exerting a lot of energy throughout the day, as well as also you are by yourself in your own head and you've got no one else around you. But I do urge you to challenge yourself. Find something that you enjoy and push yourself in it for a limit, for a certain period of time, and just set yourself a challenge. You'll really see how far you can push your body, because you will be surprised. I didn't think I could do this up until about 3 weeks ago, where I was doing consistent days. And turns out I'm 2 days in, I feel good, surprisingly good. I just hope this inspires people to go out and do a similar thing and actually just challenge themselves in whatever they feel like they should challenge themselves on, doing it consistently too, day after day after day after day. And there's also knowing mentally that keeps you going that no one else is doing this. Almost everyone in the world right now is not challenging themselves every single day this week, but I am. And it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel good that I'm doing something that takes a hell of a lot of discipline to do by yourself without any event. Nutrition all by yourself, running by yourself, no headphones, not speaking to anyone else, not getting any help from anywhere else with training, anything else. It's all me. It's a week of me. It's a week of challenging myself. And let's see where it takes me. And as expected, remember how I said the weather can change at any minute? Well, here you go. Welcome to day 3. Right, we are halfway through day 3, and the thunderstorms that were expected to happen today have not disappointed by any means. We've just started the second 11k. Now, yeah, it's dried up a bit. I thought I'd come out for the second 11k now. While it's dried up, I'm sure it will rain more again at some point. This is fucking insane. We've literally had 2 hot weather for the first 2 days. And we have downpour for the 3rd. And I've changed top because the other top was so heavy just from soaking all the rain. Let's get this second 11k done. Day 3 done. I've had a well-deserved bath and a shave. I'm feeling good. I also feel like I'm going insane. The weather, the same loop, the same people, they almost think I'm going insane. But we carry on going. I'm doing it for myself mentally. Keep pushing forward. We're halfway there. And yeah, just keep rewarding yourself at the end of the day, and it will make you get up. And it just makes that end of the day feeling so much better. I'm obviously shattered. I've been shattered every day, every evening, because this routine is not normal to me. I mean, to some people this is probably like standard practice, you know, but to me this is very wild and far-fetched. So it's a challenge for sure. To some people this probably seems utterly insane. To some people this probably seems like a piece of cake, their weekly routine. And to people in the middle, kind of like me, it's a challenge. I mean, we'll get there. We are going to get there. Right, welcome to day 4, where shit can go very south very quickly. As you saw the weather yesterday, absolutely hideous. Thunderstorms and raining majority of the day. I managed to miss most of the rain, but look at the weather today. Absolutely pristine. Yes, shit hit the fan very quickly this morning. I went for my 11k in the morning, and I stopped halfway at 5.5k for fueling, a little bit of hydration, a little bit of gels, get some carbs in you for energy. I hit it really hard because I hit yesterday evening hard, as you may remember, but I hit this morning really hard and tried to go out quick so that I could get the morning over as quickly as possible. But as I mentioned, a bit of knee pain, bit of knee stiffness that was very generalized in the first 2 days and 3 days, has now turned back into my marathon problem of my IT band just getting absolutely screwed over. And it's honestly down to me doing a lack of strength training for legs. So basically I should hit leg day. It's a bit annoying because I've had to I obviously then didn't continue this morning because I wanted to rest it, and if I was going to do 15k or the next 16.5k, I was like, okay, I'll do it in the afternoon. Plans have changed. We're still going to do 126 kilometers. I have sprinted very well. I think I did have it on screen now. I had a very good 5.5k this morning, especially considering this incline, which actually I'll hopefully get to show you the route at some point. As for the rest of today, I'm going to walk this afternoon. I'm going to walk the rest of the 11k this afternoon and leave the 5.5k that I didn't do this morning to another day elsewhere. We've only got 2 more days after today. I mean, my options are I either walk 5.5k right now, which I'm already more than halfway through. I walk 5.5k now, rest as much as possible, and hopefully I feel amazing tomorrow that I can go out and do 26 back to back. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think my damage from 5.5k of walking to 11k of walking is going to make a difference. So I think I'm going to go with the option of walking 11k this afternoon and basically see where that leads me. And I think walking 15k in one go is just too much. But I think I'm making the right decision by doing 2 loops of the 5.5k, completely walking. The whole way will take about 2 hours, but at least we're getting out there and doing the miles. That is what it was about. The whole way was about getting out there and doing it. It doesn't matter if I do it at walking pace or I do it at 5-minute Ks, 4.5-minute Ks. It feels fine walking. It literally, even if I'm running at 8-minute K pace, it still doesn't want to know anything to do with running. We're going to do the normal. We're going to have a bath. We are going to recover hard, high protein fucking dinner, I hope. And just take some fucking anti-inflammatories and hope for the best tomorrow, that I can have the best run tomorrow and it goes as smoothly as possible. And at least if there's pain on the final day, fine, because it's the final day and we have plenty of time to recover. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Hopefully we can finish this 10.5k walk. That's the plan. Go medium as to what the 3 options were and just see how it goes. Let's pray I feel good in the morning, especially for running. If I don't, I've got a long 4-hour walk ahead of me. The knee is gone. Walking downhill from up there, I literally can't put any weight on it there. You can see it moving, trying to work it out right there. It's not playing ball, man. I can't even, if I try and walk normally, oh my god, I have to keep my legs dead straight. I'm walking like a bloody limp idiot. And there's pirates. Wait, it's actually the other way, isn't it? Oh my god, sorry. You know, I just get reminded of pirates with one leg and a wooden leg, just dead straight leg, just walking like this. It's not a look, but I'm only 500 meters away from home. It might only be a 10k day, which is not a good thing, because trying to do the rest of these miles, it might have to be oh fuck yeah. No, I wish I could simulate this, but you literally can't. You feel like you want it's rolling inwards, right? My leg is rolling inwards like that, so my knee's pointing that way. But if you try and straighten it up, it just your leg just goes jelly and it just doesn't want to comprehend it. It doesn't.
Distance 5 kilometers. Average pace 11 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer.
Shut up. That's all I need right now. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Well, I sit for 20 minutes, see how I feel, see if I can walk another 5.5. I might have to walk a 5.5 right for that piece of land. Welcome to me in day 4. I realised recording this morning's update, I realised that I wasn't even filming myself, I was filming this way. I'm going to walk the first lap. Anyway, just a bit of update. We've done 2 5.5k loops, walked this morning. I originally thought the strategy was just to maybe see if I can run, but I don't actually really remember what I said this morning, but I don't think running's an option. I haven't felt anything today. I just want to keep it on the safe side and just get today done. Because at least if I do have pain running, right, I've only got 1 day of that pain, which is the last day tomorrow. Yes, we have to do 33k tomorrow, but at least it's 1 day of pain, not doing today and then having to wake up in pain and then getting going in pain, if that makes sense. So at least the pain will be on set at least maybe a quarter of the way through tomorrow, kind of thing. It's my logic. I'd rather have pain start then than today, basically. So damage limitation today, I think we are going to try and run the second of this 5.5k loop. So we're going to walk 5.5k and try and run very slowly at about 7k pace. It's going to be a fucking long 2-hour walk if I can't run. Keep saying to myself, just one more loop, just one more loop. It was hard yesterday. It was especially hard yesterday because I was trying to get out there and do it. But as I said, this thing is about just getting out there, consistency, and just doing the mileage, no matter what. Injury, weather, whatever, no matter what, we're doing it. We are just finishing up that 11k that you would have just seen me start. Yeah, feel good. I'm actually debating whether I go on a night walk after dinner, just to get some of those miles off tomorrow, basically. I'm obviously trying to come up with a plan for tomorrow. Again, I'm taking it day by day, especially with the injury. Like, I've just been taking it day by day the last 2 days and seeing what happens. I mean, I feel good right now, and I've just done an 11k walk, and I've already done another 11k, which is weird. I've tried to run bits uphill very slowly at about like 7-minute k pace, you know, very slowly. But it's just getting it done quicker, you know what I mean? Just freeing up time. And I think I'll be able to do the same tomorrow. If I can do 7-minute k pace most of the way around, I think I can get about to an average of maybe 8.5 minutes for the whole 11k, basically, if that makes sense. You'll see in the next shot whether I did another 5.5k loop this evening or not. Welcome to day 6, where yet again the weather is different. We got a really cloudy day, but it's the hottest day, which makes no sense. It's just really humid, and I don't know why that is. But big day today, as you would have seen. I didn't end up doing an evening walk to get an extra 5.5k under the belt yesterday, but we got 33k today. We take every day as it comes. It's the last day. Once we get 33k done today, we're finished. I'm going to do 11k before lunch and try and do the half 22k after, and just try and do it in one go, because if I keep stopping, I'm just going to delay myself, and I'm going to keep thinking of excuses, etc, etc. My current strategy is to run and only walk on the downhill. So we're currently on a downhill. As you can see, we're coming down this hill, and then we cut a meet at the end of this road. We go uphill basically constantly to the end, and then the last 500 meters downhill. Honestly, in the first 2.5k it feels good. I'm feeling positive. Let's get 11k under the belt and let's see how we feel after lunch. Right, second half of the day, well, that's what I'm like to tell myself right now. We have done 11k this morning. We have just set off on our 22k to finish it. We have officially done 104k in 6 days. It's time for another 22. Catch you guys probably halfway through. 11k to go, 5.5k to go. And in typical fashion on these kind of things, the heavens have opened. Just as the challenge, but to be honest, I'm not even really thinking about it. I've been going for 2 hours straight now, trying to keep injury free, and it's been going well so far. We've got 5.5k left, done 120.5 kilometers. Let's go. We have just had the notification through. I can hear it. 500 meters left to go. 125.5 kilometers done. 500 meters left. Now, I'd love to be able to give you something inspirational. But you know what? I'm gonna take it in myself and hand it over to future me. Something motivational for you. Through all the difficulties, the weather, the hot, the cold, the wet, and all the difficulties with injury, after all of that, there isn't any medal. There's no shirt that says, I've done it. There's no one there at the finish line cheering you on. Yeah, maybe it was easy to some, insane to most. But I think actually just getting out there through the difficulties every single day for a week, consistently, is something to be proud of in itself. Winning those mental battles every day. Thoughts, every thought saying, I don't want to, I can't be bothered. Winning that every single day. Is a feeling that I don't think most people actually really understand. It's one thing doing challenges that you go out and seek and achieve goals yourself. There's another thing setting yourself something that only you do. You're the maker of everything. You don't set a goal and work, for example, and you're like, I want to sell XYZ amount of paintings this week. No, it's I control every aspect of this, and I am the leading drive for every part of this, and I'm still going to go out there and complete it through all the difficulties. And I cannot stress this enough to everyone. Go out there and set yourself a goal without anyone present. Don't tell anyone. Just go and do it. The sense of pride you feel after not telling anyone that you're going to do something really fucking difficult by yourself, set up by yourself, your own rules, your own head, and then going to do it and then telling people after. That's the kind of pride that I feel. I don't really know how else to explain it, but some people will get it, some people won't. Most people think it's insane. Good luck with all your challenges out there. $126 kilometers